Hello and welcome to another Retro Core, and today we're taking a look at the Brook Power Bay. Oh yes, this is a beautiful dock for your Switch. So let's take a look at the back of the packaging. So instantly you can see that the dock allows you to plug in the Switch in a very easy, simple fashion, and it looks great too because it looks like a little GameCube. It supports up to 2 wireless headsets with low latency, up to 4 controllers. So that's 2 USB and 2 GameCube controllers, and of course HDMI video out, and it will charge your Switch at the same time. So let's take a look at the actual dock itself. Let's get this box open. Okay, so here's the device itself, and as you can see we have a black one. So first thing you'll notice is the build quality is very nice, and we even have this handle on the back which actually has a function which I'll show you later on. The Switch dock is covered by this little lid which lifts up. This is very handy because it keeps out the dust and stops your USB-C connection from getting dirty. On the front of the device we have 2 GameCube controller ports and 2 USB controller ports. Around the back of the device we have the USB-C power in, and we also have the HDMI video out. On top of the unit we have a little vent here to let the machine breathe. We also have 2 buttons on the top of it. These are used for functions such as turbo fire. Okay, let's get a Switch plugged into this and see how it looks, but before we do that, let's take a look and see what the handle is all about. So the handle can be detached from the main unit, and as you can see it's got a little notch in the top of it. Connect that notch to the bottom of the device and you have yourself a very nice and extremely stable stand. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that looks pretty good, and it's on a nice angle so it's easy to see your Switch if you just want to play with your Switch docked and you don't want to hold it. In fact, let's give it a try. Let's put the Switch in. Very pleasing to the eye, and the Switch is quite stable in there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is connect it up to the TV and see this dock in function. You'll also notice that the little blue light has come on at the bottom of the dock, just to show you that it is receiving the signal from the Switch. Okay, so we've got the dock connected up to the TV. Let's put the Switch in and see how quickly the Switch appears on the TV screen. So in it goes. As you can see, the Switch screen has gone up and it will appear on the TV right now. Yes, pretty much the same amount of time as it takes an official dock, no difference there. And as to be expected, the Joy-Cons work just fine. But how about connecting up a GameCube controller? Can we use a GameCube controller to control the menus using this dock? Well, only one way to find out. Let's connect it up. And yes, we can. As you can see, that works really well, no problems at all. So how about connecting up an 8-bit dock controller? Can that be done? Sure, of course it can. So we've got the GameCube controller hooked up here, and what we're going to do is now add the 8-bit dock controller. In fact, this will work with any Bluetooth controller. It doesn't have to be an 8-bit dock controller. Any Bluetooth controller will sync up with this. No problems whatsoever. Now unfortunately, we can't use any old USB controller on this device, or not yet anyway, unless the firmware will update and allow you to do that. So things like our Sega Saturn USB controller won't work. Our PlayStation 4 controller also won't work. Of course, the Joy-Cons will work, but we all know that because they work with the Switch anyway. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play a bit of Minecraft using the GameCube controller via this dock. I wonder if it's going to work. So here we go, controlling Minecraft with the GameCube controller, and as you can see, it works perfectly fine. Taking out the Switch will also allow us to use it on the Switch as normal, but if we want to go back to the TV, we just connect the Switch back up to the dock, press our L and R triggers on the controller, and we're back in action. Completely seamless, just like using official Nintendo equipment. No problems whatsoever. So there you go, that is the Brook Power Bay. It charges your device, lets you play it on the TV, allows you to use Bluetooth controllers, GameCube controllers, and of course you can still use your Nintendo Switch controllers in a very sleek design. And let's not forget, We can also connect up to 2 pairs of wireless headphones to this device. A really nice dock, very stable, works on the latest firmware of the Nintendo Switch, no problems whatsoever. See you next time.